that we've grabbed some content from the internet, we're going to take a look at the Evernote dashboard and see how you can access this content and how you can organize it to make it easy for you. Now, when I look at the Evernote dashboard, I see right here all notes. So it's showing every single note I've grabbed. So this can be, it says 18 notes, and the last one I grabbed was just a few minutes ago. The one that's oldest was from 2012. So this is kind of a mixed bag of notes I'm looking at. Now, if I would like to organize these and be able to sort through them a lot easier, I can use the notebooks over on the left. Now, on the left, I have a number of notebooks I've already created for some different projects I've had in the past. Now, if I would like to create a notebook for these lightning articles that I grabbed, I can click on the little drop down to the right of notebooks and click New Notebook. I'm going to name this Lightning Paper. So I'm doing a research paper on it. I'm going to click Save, and it's going to create a category over here for lightning paper. When I click on it, it shows me it's empty. I don't have any resources yet. So I'm going to go back to All Notes, and I'm going to go to my lightning articles and drag them to the lightning paper category. And when I do that, they are then being added to this collection. So when I click on it, now Lightning has these notes. I can come in, take a look at anything, and there it is, ready to go. So if I was using this as a way to grab content for subjects I was teaching later in the year, I might come over and make notebooks for those subjects so that every time I come across an article, I can very easily file it with that subject name. I could also just create a folder that says read later, like this one, and anytime I find an article online that I just want to read later, that I think I would be interesting, but I don't have time at that moment to attend to it and take a look at it, I can just clip it and throw it in that folder, and then I have easy access to it. Now, as I look over here, I have a bunch of different categories. I have a couple of papers I've written here, and the research is right here. There's one on stem cells, there's one on the death penalty, and now there's my lightning paper. So one of the things I can do is I can create what's called a stack that will organize a number of these notebooks all together. So if I go to my death penalty research paper and I click, I can have a choice of add to stack. And since I don't have any stacks, I can click new stack. And I'm going to click new stack and name this research papers. And click save. And you're going to see it now makes research papers a category, and this is underneath it. Well, I'm going to go through here, and on each of my papers categories, I'm going to add it to the research paper stack, and it's going to make my notebooks collection a little bit easier to kind of filter through. So I look for my lightning paper, I'm going to put that, add that to that stack, and there we go. Now I have some other things up here I can organize, and I have a college essay and college writing. If I would like to add another stack, I could say new stack, college stuff, save, and then I can then add these things to that stack, and before you know it, I have a folder structure a lot like I do in Google Docs, and when I minimize it, it's a little bit simpler to look at. Now also along the left hand side, I have joined notebooks. This shows me any notebooks that have been shared from someone else, and if I click on it, it'll take me to that notebook, and it will show me anything that has been clipped in there. And this particular one was from a class and no one's put anything in it, so I can't really see anything. But if they add stuff to it, I will see it. I cannot edit that particular notebook because I have the free version of Evernote, and only the premium versions allow you to actually collaborate on a notebook together. Now, any one of these notebooks, when I click on it, I can take a look and see only those articles that I want to see, that I've decided to put in here. Now let's say this lightning paper, this could be a collection of articles that I would like to share with someone else. If I click on the right hand drop down menu right here, I have a couple of different choices. I can rename this, so if lightning paper wasn't the name I wanted to go with, I could click with that and change it. Properties, if I click on this, again I can change the name, but I can also change the notebook. Making it default means whenever I clip something, it'll automatically try to go there. I can also click delete to get rid of this stack. It'll also get rid of the articles that I have clipped in it. I can remove this from the stack and add it just to kind of my rest of my notebooks. Share this notebook. This is probably the most useful of the choices on this category. If If I click on this, it's going to allow me to either share this with one person or with people individually by adding in their email addresses and hopefully connecting to their Evernote accounts, or by creating a public link. If I create a public link, it'll actually give me a web link that I can email out or I can make active on a website so that when someone clicks it, they see this collection. What's nice about this is a link that will not change, but it will always show me the most recent version of my notebook. So if I link this to my web page, my students can click on it and they will see only these articles. At a later point, if I add more articles to this collection, so when students click on that link, they will see the updated version with the new articles. Also, if I decide to remove an article, that link does not need to be updated. It will take me back to the most recent version of this notebook in Evernote. So it's a great way to almost create a virtual collection of articles. You can kind of create your own textbook that way by grabbing content from the internet that you want your students to see. Down at the bottom, there's a collection of tags. This will show you any tags that you have used, any tags that you have added to any of your articles, and it's supposed to let you help filter through and find the things you're looking for. So clouds, anything that has a cloud tag would show up here. Tags is not something I've used that much, but it can be of use. There's also a search field. So if I'm in all notes, I can use any of these keywords I found before. So I typed in lightning as a keyword, and I do a search for lightning. It's going to go through all of my notes and find any of the notes that have either the word lightning as a keyword or in the text itself. So it's very easy to search through for different things. Now if I would like to make a new note at any time, I can. I can click the new note button and it opens up a blank document. This could be something if I want to type my own notes. I could paste something in from somewhere else, but it's a very easy way to just add something to my Evernote collection that I could file away with my other projects. Let's say I found a book that I wanted to remember. Lightning. And I can just add that to my notes. And I can, maybe I have some more information I'm going to use to come back to this, but I can grab this and add it to my lightning paper, and this note then becomes part of this collection. So it's very easy to constantly update and add things to your notebooks and to your account.